Battle, it's important to have powerful allies. The Buffalo and Erie County Naval and Military Park got one today. A pretty powerful politician stepping up, pledging his considerable clout to save the sinking museum ship, the Sullivans. Channel 2's Dave McKinley starts our town hall tonight.
We are very fortunate today that a major amount of help, I'm not going to say is on its way, a major amount of help is here.
It is not some rear admiral bringing in the Fifth Fleet, but for the troubled waters the Sullivans currently finds itself in, it's probably just as well when you're talking about the most powerful person in the United States Senate.
And in fact, we have a three-pronged plan to help make this happen, to help get federal monies.
The three-pronged plan involves tapping into congressional directive spending, which used to be called earmarks, and which, as Majority Leader Schumer's reach would be extensive. The National Maritime Heritage Grant Program and the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative and Environmental Fund to help address the Sullivans leaking oil into the Buffalo River and on out into Lake Erie.
And I am committed to the mayor and to the park to do everything I can to get federal dollars to help.
At this point, though, it's still undetermined as to how much money may be needed or when it may arrive.
We have received an incredible amount of support, not only from Western New York, New Yorkers, but throughout the country.
As the effort to get the water out of the ship and get the breach it sustained in its hull repaired continues.
We were joined this morning by an international salvage company, TNT, who flew in from Detroit last night and met with us. They are joining us with two experts, and we are just gratified that we have an additional source of talent to work with us to make sure that we get this job done and we get a job done right and as quickly as possible.
The timeline for that right now is anyone's guess.
I wish I could give you a timeline, but we're not going to be able to do that. I need to hear more information from this expert team that came from TNT.
Still just crazy to see that video. Dave joins us live now. And Dave, Senator Schumer there had the three prongs in his plan of attack, right? The last one that you mentioned is the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative. It doesn't sound like that big of a deal or how relevant it is, but you were saying it could be pretty critical to the future of the park, right?
Well, it could be, Michael. That is an environmental fund which was passed as part of the American Rescue Plan, but here's how it might rescue the museum. When you think about it, it is their ship which is now leaking oil into a Great Lakes tributary, and if they get assessed the environmental cleanup costs or get fined because of it, that could be quite an onerous bill on top of the repair and stabilization costs. And in his remarks today, we should say that Senator Schumer indicated that along with trying to get funding to fix the ship, he would fight any effort that might leave the museum on the hook for any of those potential environmental costs, Mike.
Every dollar counts at this point. Dave McKinley reporting live. Dave, thank you.